What is going on, beautiful people? It is Micah J with Porsche 4K, and today we're going to go over the 2025 Porsche Boxster GTS 4.0. We have this one here in a 6-speed manual, which is a ton of fun to drive, especially this time of year with the top down. And we're going to go over this spec in detail from the inside out and see if this car is right for you. Let's go. All right, everyone, we have this beautifully spec Boxster here, GTS 4.0. We have 394 horsepower, 309 pound-feet of torque, with a whopping price tag of $132,000 as spec. Now, to go over some of the exterior models first, let's go ahead and start here with the front. I elected to go ahead and have the high gloss black front fascia sport design there to match. Gives it a nice elegant look, really finishes off the paint there. We have the PDLS Plus headlights along with the headlight cleaning mechanism and exterior. This exterior color is carmine red. I chose this over Guards red. It was a very tough decision for me. I did a little polling to see exactly what color I wanted to get between those reds, and carmine was the one that won the slot for it. So I'm very happy to get this. You know, it definitely gives a nice deep red tone, especially in the sun. With the Guards red, it does give a little yellowish hue, orange-ish hues when you are looking into the sun, but it's a great color as well. The carmine definitely gets the job done. Here we have the 20-inch 911 turbo wheels, very beautiful. Gives it a nice elegant look on here. Really like how the chrome contrasts with the red, really makes it pop. Let's go ahead and go to the back here where we have the clear Porsche design taillights. Beautiful finish. For me, I always decide to delete the model badging, you know, just to be a little low-key model-wise, but if you know, you know, based on the exhaust. And we have the decal up front, which is plenty for me. Now, for the exterior design as opposed to the Cayman, the Cayman does look a little bit better design-wise, especially with the top up, just because it's a little more coherent with the color scheme. However, I definitely enjoy how it looks here with the top up. We'll definitely get some top-down footage for you as well. Let's go ahead and check this as well. We have the Sport Design gas cap. Nice touch for an extra $100 if you're looking to get a little bit more design on the vehicle. Overall, very beautiful spec. I love how it turned out. This carmine red really pops in the sun, so I have no complaints on the exterior color. Okay, let's go ahead and jump inside of this bad boy, where we have the chalk interior all throughout with the aluminum finish, illuminated carbon model designation here on the door sill, carbon fiber steering wheel to match the gear shifter here in carbon fiber. We have the model embossed into the console there, and just an overall great spec from the inside out. Really love how this turned out. Sport design, sport chrono in white. Burmester speakers, baby. We have the top-notch stereo system in here, so when you have that top down, ride it on these nice in the fall summer days, you get to have a very great sound system to play your favorite tunes there. This seating is amazing. I went with the 18-way seats as well, so you get a lot of adjustability along with your memory settings, which is great to have. where you're getting in this vehicle here, especially if you have more than one person driving it. Seating is very comfortable. You get the best of both worlds in regards to comfort and sportability. So no complaints there with the seating. All right, so let's go over some of the interior qualities, especially with the top down. Let's go ahead and test and see how long that takes to drop. I'll go ahead and pull a timer up here so all my people with the Spider RS, we can see which one goes ahead and drops quicker. So going now. Boom. Less than 10 seconds there. Very, very nice and quick. You're able to do that up to about 35 miles an hour as well. So if you're on the highway, it starts to rain, you can pull over very quickly, get it up, no problem. For all my Spider people, probably take about 30 seconds to a minute if you're a pro to get that back going, since you have to do it manually. However, whichever one you're comfortable with, that is the way to go. Now, for the interior spec on this, I really enjoyed the steering wheel here. We went ahead with the carbon fiber on the Sport GT steering wheel. We have the Sport Chrono package, which is very great to have, especially with this 6-speed, and it firstly being my first 6-speed manual because it has auto downshift. Now, I'm still learning the heel toe method, but while I get that down packed, I don't have to necessarily worry about the ins and outs of how to do that, and I can still get to enjoy the vehicle, which is great. So this technology in here is very fascinating. The gearing is pretty long. However, we'll go through some of the gears just so you can hear. Very crispy, very sharp, smooth. The clutch is not too heavy as well. It's a very good balanced clutch system there. So the exterior design with the top down really sets it off. You can see the design lines really fit this vehicle perfectly. I love the kind of shell back end that we have here. It's a little different compared to the Spider, but it very, very much fits this design palette very well. Love it. So let's go ahead and pop the hatch as well so you can see two boots on this vehicle. It's actually a pretty good amount of space. Great storage there. I've taken a Cayman on road trips before and was able to use just the front boot without having any issues. So if you have a little bit more that you want to carry with you, you have a lot that you can store in this vehicle. I almost feel like the back of the Boxster is a little bit more capacity than the Cayman. However, I probably could just be speculating. Don't know that off the top, but just from looking at it, it kind of feels like there's a little bit more space. So let's also compare that to the front hatch. We have a very nice amount of space here. Pretty deep. Fit a lot of things in there, a lot of travel luggage. This can be a great daily. You can get the groceries in it, everything with no problem. No problem at all. All right. So overall, I love this vehicle so far. Got about 900 miles on it. Brand new. It has everything you could desire, especially if you wants a 6-speed manual to get more in tune with the drive, mountain runs, nice canyons, track, whatever you want to do, the engagement is all there for you. Really enjoying it so far. Man, very great spec, very great spec. So another great feature that's added on to the newer generation of 718s is the auto hold assist. Especially when you're on a manual, you're getting up on these hills like here. Hills are my biggest challenge right now, especially learning manual. So this is helping me a lot in order to engage the bike point and then get some acceleration in regards to sitting on a hill. So let's go ahead and put it in practice here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in gear. I'm in first, and on the dash here, it has a hole. Once you apply pressure to the brake, you can actually take your foot off of the brake, go ahead and find that bite point. Once the vehicle gets going, and now we're off. So very nice way to help if you are learning manual like me. You don't have to worry about the braking aspect. It kind of gives you a little bit more confidence when you're driving. Get it engaged and hold. Find the bite. And we're off. Very, very great way to get some confidence when driving. Takes one thing out of the equation that you don't have to necessarily worry about. And it's a very good way to learn how to be on heels. A lot of people, I will say, if you are a more seasoned driver in the manual aspect, it may throw you off a little bit just because you're not able to do it as quickly as you wish by doing it manually. But for me, not knowing any better, it's a great way for me to learn. So definitely enjoy that feature on there. All right, everyone, that will go ahead and conclude this review and overview of this Porsche Boxster S Spec. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the options here so that you all can see with the final price point coming out to $132,065 as spec. Now with the Boxsters GTS 4.0, they do run around 101, 102,000 MSRP. However, this will probably be one of the last ones off of the line as Porsche has stopped production of this 718 as of this month. Now, we have seen a lot of rumors and confirmation rather of the vehicles in the future still being electrified, but the top trims will have a ICE powertrain, which is great news for the brand and enthusiasts around. So I wonder, would you want to have this vehicle here drop top electrified, or are you a purist who really wants to stick with gasoline? I think I know majority of you all's take on that. However, I want to play the field and see what you all thought about it. If you like this spec, if you are a Boxster fan, go ahead and comment and like down below. Let me know what other videos you want to see from the channel. I will be going ahead to do a driving tour of this soon in the next coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. As always, it is Micah J signing out. Have a good one.